The next mind map we're going to look at is the Starfish Babies mind map. And this mind map is one of 3 that push learners to really think at a higher cognitive level. And the Starfish Babies mind map is designed to teach learners how to identify the parts or components of a whole. So learners are taught to look closely at something and to determine the smaller elements or the components that make up this whole. Now let's look at how the mind map actually works. The main starfish is placed in the middle, and this is where the object or concept that needs to be defined or broken down into its components or parts. Then the small starfish babies that come off the main starfish, this is where the components of the whole are placed. And the starfish may vary in different sizes depending on the importance. You might have 5 baby starfish, or you might only have 1 or 2. You might have some really small starfish, and the others might be very big as they are more important and have more information. So the small starfish babies, these are the components that make up the whole. The last element are the units, and these units make up or describe the components. And as we said, some units or components might be larger than others and some might be smaller. Let's look at how it would look in your learners' workbooks. It's simply a star in the middle with small stars representing the starfish babies coming off the different arms. Now let's look at a practical example. The task given to the learners could be to discuss the kinds of climates in South Africa and to identify the aspects that make up the various climates. So the main starfish in the middle is kinds of climate. And here they are broken down, that whole is broken down into different parts, such as determined by rainfall, determined by the region they found in, or determined by temperature. And each one of these starfish babies then has their own units of information. So such as you get a semi-desert, and this is an example would be the Karoo. There's dry, it is little rainfall, there are low bushes and grasslands, but it is not as dry as a desert. The other examples are a temperate climate, a tropical climate, and a subtropical climate. And each of these starfish babies has units of information to describe the different parts. So all those starfish babies are parts of the whole, which is the different climates of South Africa. Now remember, when the learners have completed their mind map, always reinforce and prompt them to fill in or reference where they get their information from. And this could be from the teacher, from their textbooks, a holiday they perhaps went on. It could even be an older brother that has done a project and they have picked up some information from them. It doesn't matter, but what is important is that learners are prompted and reminded all the time to write down where they got their information from.